a couple days ago about suicide, about suicidal thoughts. And I never used to have compassion for it until a couple years ago when the thought crossed my mind. And I was in a process of grief and deep pain. And the thought felt like compassion. The thought felt like it would just be nice to not feel this way. Sorry, this is heavy, but I just can't shake it. And there's a place that only Jesus can reach. There's a place in your mind when it gets isolated that only Jesus can reach you in. I'm convinced of it because this is my testimony. And so I want to release a testimony, I think, tonight, just about a day, an ordinary day, when I did all the right things. I journaled, I exercised, I tried to think positive thoughts, I read my Bible, I ate good food, I went into the sunshine, and none of it worked. And I was still considering it. And I felt the presence of Jesus tap me on the shoulder and say, I've got you either way. I've got you, because this is how good Jesus is, right? This whole life is a vapor. Jesus' promise is that after death, he's got us no matter what. So Jesus came in and he tapped me on the shoulder and he said, I've got you either way, but I'd love it if you'd stick around another day. Let's see what happens. And because there was no anxiety in his voice, because there is no anxiety in his voice, the peace of Jesus gave me another option. The peace of Jesus created a possibility where there was none. In the isolation of my own thinking and my own brain, Jesus came to me. He tapped me on the shoulder and he said, I've got you either way, but let's stick around for another day and just see what happens. So I want to say that out loud. I don't know why. I just felt it strongly. If there's someone in here who is, hearing these things and just going like, okay, easy for you to say. There's no one else that could convince me. There's no one else that can convince you. But I believe that Jesus cuts through all the noise. All the noise. And I just want to pray that right now. If that's you, can you just put your hand on your heart? And I want you to feel the miracle of your own heart beating. Settle in. Jesus is not in a rush. He's not anxious. Your life is just simply precious, full stop. So Jesus, I just ask that you would cut through the noise like you did for me. You would cut through the fog, the noise, the chatter, the ideas, the thoughts, the plans that lead to an ending, that you would show a different possibility right now, in Jesus' name. You would open up eyes and hearts to see how loved she is, how loved he is. How it's not a shameful thing to need help. There is no shame in needing help. There's no shame in saying SOS. I don't know if I believe any of this anymore. There's no shame in it. Jesus, I just ask that you would do for them what you did for me. Because you're so good at it. You're the breath in our lungs. You're the breath in our lungs. It's a miracle to be here with you. Hear him sing over you. I've got you either way. breath in our lungs. You give life and you are love. You bring light to the darkness. You give hope and you restore every heart that is broken. Great are you, Lord. It's your breath. It's your breath.